tragic story. And Cake's Jordan Shefty has been on the scene of this story all morning, talking to witnesses and victims, piecing the story together from their point of view. So let's go to her now. Jordan, how's the community holding up after all this?
Neighbors say that this little 8-year-old girl was just like any other 8-year-old. She loved to play outside. She loved to ride her bike. You can see the bikes leaned up against the house that she was killed in. Neighbors say that she was a happy, always smiling little girl. She was very nice and she was respectful. Now follow me around this corner and you'll see here on the side of the mobile home right there, marked by the number 3, is where the bullet entered the trailer home, and right on the other side of that wall is where that little girl was sleeping. Neighbors tell me that when the mother found her daughter, she was very upset, and neighbors understand why.
It hurt me because it could have been my kids, and I'd been in the same situation she's in, lose her 3 babies that she brought in this world. And it just devastates me that somebody would do that to a little girl.
USD 259 has confirmed that the 8-year-old previously attended White Elementary, but this year switched to Enterprise Elementary. Neighbors tell me that the girl's mom had planned to move out of this area on Friday. Police have not yet released the little girl's name. As for the other woman who was struck by the bullet, I have talked with her husband and her daughter. They say that she is doing much better now, and she actually is willing to speak with us. So we're going to go and talk with her in just a little bit. We'll let you know what she has to say and give you an update on her condition as the morning progresses. Live out in South Wichita, Jordan Shefty, Cake News.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Been a tragic story, and Cake's Jordan Shefty has been on the scene all through the night and this morning, talking with witnesses and victims, piecing this story together from their point of view. Let's talk to Jordan now. Jordan, how's the community holding up after this?
There are still items everywhere out here, proof of the tragedy that took place at these mobile homes just last night. Take a look at this. This is a towel that was used to wrap around the head of the woman who was grazed by the stray bullet. And if you continue on down this way, you can see this glass shattered. This is where the bullet entered their mobile home. She and her husband were just sitting there watching TV when the bullet came in and struck her. And if you continue down even further, it's where the tragedy gets even worse. At this mobile home right next door, you can see the bullet hole in the side of the building. This is where that bullet entered, and on the other side was where that little 8-year-old girl was sleeping and was killed. The neighbors say that when the mother found her daughter, she was understandably upset, and neighbors understand why.
It hurt me because it could have been my kids, and I'd been in the same situation she's in, lose her 3 babies that she brought in this world. And it just devastates me that somebody would do that to a little girl.
Neighbors say that they frequently saw the little girl outside riding around on her bike. USD 259 has confirmed that the 8-year-old previously attended White Elementary, but this year switched to Enterprise Elementary. As you can see, here are the bikes like what she would ride around in the area. Neighbors say that she was a happy girl, always smiling, always very sweet and respectful. They say that she will be missed. Her presence in this area will be greatly missed. A name on the little girl has not yet been released. Live out in South Wichita, Jordan Shefty, Cake News.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Very sad. And we are following some local breaking news we've been following all morning. An 8-year-old child is dead after being hit by a stray bullet in South